Hey up everyone, RetroRewind here, and the video today for you is going to be on my NES collection in this corner, because I've done a couple of videos on room tours. I've basically just gone around the room, shown you what I've got stacked up on the shelf and gone, I've got so many of these games, so many of these games. So I've not really shown the games off or anything else really. So I thought what I would do is, over the next so many weeks, is pull off all my collection off the shelf and go through details, show you what games I actually got instead of just them all stacked up on the shelf, because a lot of them you can't even see because they're multi-stacked, unlike the Mega Drive above me or the Master System. So each video I'm going to do NES, N64, SNES, just do a short video showing you what I have and why I have them, I guess. So hopefully these videos won't take too long, 15-20 minutes maybe. I've already done the Master System, yeah, that took over an hour because it's a massive collection. All the others are slightly smaller, so they shouldn't be as boring. So let's jump in. I'm going to put all these NES off onto the floor here. We'll go through, well, now sit down, go through what I got, just so you can see what I have. All right. So as you can see, it's pretty much just stacked up in there. So what I need to do is get all this pulled off and just show you my small little NES collection. So let's get them off. So there it is, my mini collection of Nintendo games and consoles and bits and bobs. Nothing flash, nothing special, I don't think. It's not as big as the collection obviously for the Master System, which I'm known for on this channel. It's just a small collection I've kind of, you know, picked up along the way. I do try and pick up the odd, shall we say, game from all genres or anything really. So got it all off the shelf here. Let's have a little look through and you can see my NES collection, or as is known as the Nintendo Entertainment System. Obviously the rival to the Master System, wasn't it, back in the 80s and early 90s, before obviously the SNES and Mega Drive took over the battle. So first off, we'll start with a really ropey old box Zapper, which I picked up many years ago. It's old, it's battered. I wish I had got a better one. This one's like, someone's gone with a red pen and the Zapper. It's hanging, but, you know, I wish it was blue. That'd be cool if it's the blue one. It's just a standard. There it is, look, just standard. Nothing fancy about it. It's just an old ropey one I've kept just to one side. So on the shelf, just looks pretty, doesn't it? Well, it's getting old and battered, a bit like myself really. Just a little controller, just a normal controller, which I just chucked on the shelf just for I don't know, nostalgia, shall we say. I've got a couple over, I'm pointing over there because that's where my console is. I've got a couple over there. I play on the original NES anyway. I find it a really good control. If it's working in good order, it's a really good control to use actually. I do like using that. So, and then I've got the I'll bring closer. I've got the old joystick, the old NES Advantage. I had a couple of these actually. I got given, I bought one years ago and then I got given one. So this is the tidier one. So I sold on the other one. I thought I'd just keep this. I would look like one box, but I don't have. It's not a priority. It's such in the collection. Obviously, I've got the take that little controller off. I did have about 10 of them for some reason because I kept getting consoles of them. The Mini, which obviously came out at the launch, it's in a nice protected. I can remember when this came out. First go ahead on, it was a local gaming bar in town. I bought one. He got first dibs on one when they sold out massively. So I went down there and had a bar, no, in midday though. I went and had a coffee and had a go on that with my mate, and I finally got one on the second time round. Box is a bit scuffed inside because it come from Argos, and you know they get thrown around in Argos, so fortunately not the best condition, but it's there. And have I taken out the box and played it? I think maybe once, twice, I think. And then let's go on to the big boy behind. So in its nice protective box, I have got, just to get out really because you see the shine, the action set, which is obviously the one that comes with 2 controllers, Duck Hunt and Mario console. Yeah, gum. All in there. Original Nintendo seal of quality. Does it say quality? It's written upside down. So yeah, it's a full box. It's a nice condition box. It's got wears around the edges as most box. And I managed to pick this up from a lady who lived across the road from me as a kid. She messaged me saying she found it in her attic. I'm getting some stuff out of her parents' house. I've spoken about her on the channel before, actually. She's the woman who gave me all her brother's stuff. What's in here? I bought this off her for £70. She just wanted some money for kids' shoes for school, and she's offered me it for £70. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It came with, funny enough, I'll bring them up actually. It came with, for £75, it came with these 4 games. I'll tell you what, I'll start with these 4 games then. I'll start with the box games first. So it actually came with Mega Man 4. It's a nice box actually. It's really nice. So I put it in the protector and I played it. It's a good game. It came with quality game, Super Mario 3, which I've played that a few times. I really enjoyed that. It came with a very ropey, squished Mario 2. I've been meaning to buy a better quality, a better condition, shall I say, version of this. It's had its day, but at the end of the day is, you know, for 70 quid for all this, I've just kept it, and yeah, good game. And then it came with this, which is absolutely battered, which is Yoshi's Cookie. I've not played it. Some kind of puzzle game, so not really interested in playing it. So obviously they are the 4 games that four games that came with that for £70. So that was a bargain. Next actually was a recent pickup on one of my pickup videos you would have seen a couple of months ago. For £5 I bought Turbo Racing. Cool little racing car game. Had a quick spin on it. I know. And yeah, it's alright. Worth £5. I just bought a box game for a £5. I couldn't say no to it really. I had, you know, it's nice to get some box games. And one game I had to buy it when I got really back into collecting retro games is Goonies. I should take out the protective cover. Goonies 2, shall I say. And one of the reasons obviously I bought this was not because of the game, is because I'm a massive fan of the Goonies, as anyone who watches my channel will know. So I had to get that, and I've had a play on it, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's all right. Also, I'm a massive fan of Home Alone 1 and 2, so I had to pick up Home Alone 2 on the NES, which is it's not the best game, but saying that, this box is pretty good condition. It's really nice quality. That always looks better in the protector though. And actually, I'd tell a lie actually. This came with 5 games, sorry. It came with this as well. Double Dragon, Battletoads Double Dragon, which, so I believe this is a good like £100+ game, and so is that's like £100+ plus game. So obviously done alright from the 70 quid. And yeah, I have played it. It's not a bad game. I would say it's probably far better when it came out than it is now, like a lot of retro games are. And then I've got some, basically, I've got 2 piles here. So I've got a load of loose carts. Not in alphabetical order. I haven't sorted them in alphabetical order, so that's all right. I can just throw these about there. So I've got Paperboy. You got a Paperboy. I've got in a binder. I've got Pac-Man, and comes with I've got it with case, and it's not the main box. And then I've got what have we got? Double Dragon 3, Double Dragon 2, and Double Dragon. So they were in some kind of order, so I should have showed them in the correct order. So obviously I was buying loose carts to play games when I was more of a gamer than a collector. I pretty much folded myself into being pretty much of a collector the last few years rather than a gamer. I'm starting to get back in the games. We've been playing more games, so I am steadily coming back to being more of a gamer than a collector because I'm buying less. So like I say, the reason why I've got a load of loose carts is because I was just buying loose carts from eBay or local game shop just to play games. Nothing about getting them boxed, keeping them mint on the shelf. So I've got Turtles, which is a cool game. Terminator 2. Got yourself some Kung Fu. So that's one pile there. Last pile, and then we're done. Hey, short video really. I had to get it. One of my favourite films, The Karate Kid. Donkey Kong Classic. Missed the S. I've got, with a RIP label unfortunately, is Mario Bros. But I am wanting to replace that with a box version and Mario 2 because I want to put that. Do you know what? I really struggle with some. I don't know if you guys watch the channel. I am dyslexic and I really struggle with sometimes the easiest way. So, exercise by site by. I'm terrible. Sounds such like a dummy, don't I? Exercise by. I can't actually read that. I actually can't read it. Someone had to read that out to me. Apologies, but I've got dyslexia. Sorry. So yeah, that's a cool game, cool arcade game. Now this game I really want to get boxed, but people are asking stupid money because it ties to the movie Back to the Future 2, and that is Wild Gunman. So say man, yeah, Wild Gunman, not Gunmen, Gunman. And it's obviously for the gun. And obviously they had an arcade machine in Back to the Future 2, and the famous scene where he pulls out the gun and shoots like that. Now set up for part 3. And obviously Elijah Wood's like, you had to use your hands, it's like a baby's toy. Anyway, Track and Field 2. Got Top Gun. The only reason I bought Top Gun is because of the movie. Great movie, and I thought, I wonder if the game's any good. Top Gun, the second mission, that one is. So I wonder if it's the first one. Not really too much into my knowledge about NES games, so I won't pretend I do know. So there might be a first one. There must be. Maybe I should have a look and get it. And I've got The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants as well. And I must say I have played all of these games, all of them for the NES. I have put them in and had a play on them because obviously, like I said, I was picking up loose carts from local game shop or eBay and playing them. So before I become a stupid collector who just puts them on the shelf and doesn't have time to play it. So yeah, that is my collection. I've got how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 NES games, and I definitely will be increasing that this year, the year 2023. I will be increasing it. I do fancy getting a few more boxed versions instead of just getting loose carts. I definitely will be buying some boxed ones. I definitely want Mario 1 and 2 to replace it, and just a few other. I'll probably just have a look through the library and see if there's anything I fancy. If they're not too expensive, then I will purchase them and put them on the shelf. I've got to say, Double Dragon 1, 2, 3. I probably would like to get them boxed. Kung Fu as well, I'd like that boxed. So a few of these, what I've got loose carts, I would like boxed. So you never know, I might be able to pick up some empty boxes. But like we say, finding good NES boxes is really hard these days because the cardboard, you know. Unfortunately, NES, you know, Super Nintendo and N64 suffer with that. Sega probably had it a bit, you know, say a bit better. Probably had it right, didn't they? Really get plastic cases, you know. Fucking why not? I guess it's price, isn't it? Really, but yeah, there you go. Quick video. What are we on? 12 minutes. So of this section. So without all the bits before it. So probably a 20-minute video. So all good. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do. So you get to see all the next videos I've got coming up of my whole collection. I'm going to pull them off the shelf and show you what I have. Alright guys, take care.